I think about what we expected. So the Supreme Court in May overturned the federal law that banned sports betting and gave the states each one their own right to decide if they want to legalize sports betting. New Jersey's done it. We put up the graphic before. I think what's most interesting about that is how much money New Jersey had bet in that first month. That was largely due to the fact that they're one of the few states that recently legalized it that is allowing mobile betting. So I think that number is really encouraging.
And they were ready for it. It was their case. It was Governor Christie who believed he was going to win the case.
Yes.
And so they were ready to jump at the moment. Ultimately, how many states do you believe will have legalized sports betting? And will California, which is the biggest money pot of all, be one of the last to do it?
I don't think they'll be one of the last. I think you're going to see over the next 2 to 3 years a majority of states. I think a preponderance of the states by the time we get to 2021, you're going to see 25 to 30 states that have it. What's going to get more interesting is does the federal government just decide, all right, it's big enough everywhere, we're going to legalize it and make it a federal law?
Does enthusiasm around sports betting, does that make people more likely to watch an entire game more tightly, or will it change the way we watch in that we're only going to be watching for certain periods of time? We're going to want to be watching for, I don't know, certain, whatever you're betting on, actions that happen within the game.
The answer to both is 100% yes.
Both ways,
yes,
okay.
People are more inclined, there are plenty of studies that show people are more inclined to watch games for longer if they have action on the game.
As it comes in right now, you have all of these leagues that want different things, a different piece of the pot. You have all of these concerns that are different. How do the states individually go and negotiate with the PGA, the NBA, the NFL, NASCAR about betting in this complicated scenario?
Well, that's the right question, because there's only one concern. How do the leagues get paid? Like, all the leagues can say we're worried about integrity, but at the end of the day, betting's been going on for 70 years.
It could mean an extra $2.5 billion for the NFL.
It's a huge deal, and that's what each state is figuring out now, and they're working with the leagues individually. That's why eventually I think a lot of places are going to want a federal law to make this all uniform.